What's going on? Shout out to the hottest chat in the MF and game. WCS back with another one. Just a quick one. You know what I'm saying? Before the fight start kicking off, I just wanted to come on here and once again let my voice be heard. That the news been out for a couple of days now that the attorney, you know what I'm saying, reached out to Team Fundora, which the manager, promoter Samson Likowicz, and that you know, following the fight, you know, Fundora had a nosebleed. Now I'm not downplaying how bad the nosebleed was, but somehow, some way, it was bad enough that when Crawford's attorney called to attempt to give an offer to 6'23.5" Sebastian Fundora, aka the Towering Inferno, aka Daffy Big Bird, you know what I'm saying? Samson say, it's no way that I can listen to this. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. God bless me with the ability to, when I adjust my volume, whether it be on my phone, my vehicle, my stereo system, it automatically, via first Neuralink Wi-Fi connection, I can mute my hearing. So that's exactly what I did when his attorneys called. I muted my hearing so I could not hear. So what TBV was talking about, the fiduciary, if that's even the correct way, fiduciary of absolutely happen to, you have to mandatorily, priorly, you know what I'm saying, it's not even the word, you have to let your client know. He muted his ears. He say, I didn't listen to it. I don't know. I didn't listen to it. We all know that's a bunch of gibberish. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he say he did not listen to it because his fighter is injured. And I don't like the no-likable style, the ghost of Crawford, having his team call me. But my whole point for this live is to let you know that we don't talk about ducking. You know, Crawford pretty much faced everyone he had to face. You know what I'm saying? And it's no duck zone. And just to think about how they saying he don't have any options. Well, let it be known that Crawford reached out to the Towering Inferno, a fighter who the haters wanted Crawford to fight because they felt like it was going to be a tough fight for him anyway. So they just felt like if Crawford stepped in there, I guess all black men look alike, but they don't fight alike. You know what I'm saying? I guess they was trying to give that Erickson Lubin type, you know, energy and you know, comparison. Because they say, man, you saw what he did to Lubin, man. Isn't that the last black guy he fought? Crawford's smaller than Lubin. You know what I'm saying? And Crawford, man, I hope he fights Fundora. Fundora will get the win. Absolutely. And see, you know, Team Crawford then reached out to fight Fundora because we all know that Team Crawford is the master class when it comes to boxing curriculum. And they're going to do the study. They're going to make sure they tighten up even more and go in there properly prepared to give you the best performance possible. But unfortunately, him daring to be great and, you know what I'm saying, writing another chapter to his legacy, Samson said, no, I don't want to hear. I didn't listen. I don't want to hear. I don't listen. I don't listen to no likable Crawford, and I don't listen. He's trying to convince people he didn't even hear the offer. He didn't even want no parts of it. I can only imagine how that phone call was. You know what I'm saying? When Crawford's attorney identified himself, hey, Sampson, he already knew what type of weather was on deck. He knew the storm had rolled in. He was trying not to pay no attention until the droplets start to, wet him up a little bit. He's like, oh shit, it was just sunny out here. Damn. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Yeah, it came your way for a reason. Team Crawford was letting you know they want that smoke with Fundora. Contrary to what we was hearing before, everybody want to act like, it was going to be some type of fright all of a sudden that Fundora has the belt. Man, either way you look at it, Crawford's going to get the gateway. He's going to get to the gateway. Wherever door is open for him and those who, the powers that be, make this fight a championship fight, 12 rounds, it's going to happen one way or the other. Whether it's with Fundora or without Fundora. The wild part about Fundora, like I told you, and Shawty over there asleep at the bus stop. For real, she can't even stay awake. It's a beautiful day out. She sleep. You know what I'm saying? Had a hard day at work. But I ain't out here to goddamn be an Uber lift for free. You know what I'm saying? I would help you out, Shawty. I can't do it. I can't do it. I got to keep rolling, Shawty. But anyway, what we do know about Team Crawford is that he's definitely trying to continue to not prove to the people. You know what I'm saying? I think he's done proving anything to the people, because in his position, I can only imagine he's saying like, well, I done shown you what I can do, and you continue to, pretend like you don't know what it is when it comes to me. Okay. I think at this point, he's trying to just go in there and get the win, continue to build and solidify from greatness. From being great to greater. And that's where we at with it. But Sampson, he refused to listen. He didn't want no parts of the no likable fighter. Y'all hear me? Sampson wanted no parts of the no likable fighter. Shout out to the OG Bruce Gas, Boxer Jazz, and more is in the building. What's good? Salute to you, OG. How you feeling? Calvin on deck, I see you. What's good, man? Sampson didn't want no part of listening to the offer that Team Crawford was presenting to make that championship fight. I thought in the spirit of boxing, like Jack Reese said, I thought in the spirit of boxing, right? I thought in the spirit that these champions challenge other champions. I thought we was craving for the best to fight the best. I'm not sure that's true anymore. I think it's all an illusion now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're on some type of medication that's causing them to be some part of a hallucination. But for me, it's just puzzling that they don't want to fight the best. They don't want to fight the best, man. Like these cats today, they call out the best, and if you consider the best, it's always something in between. Nah, what are you talking about? Man, I don't want to fight you. You ain't doing shit. It's always something, man. The best don't fight the best. Luckily, after Cinco de Mayo, we had 5 years. We was able to get Crawford Spence, but now Crawford's trying to once again write another chapter, add to his index of professional accolades, and we just can't make it happen, man. I'm not disappointed because my expectations of boxing is low right now. It's very low. For real. It's very low, man. My expectations are very low because every time a fighter makes it to a certain point and they have championships and everything, they call out somebody that's supposed to be in the top pound for pound or high up in the rankings, and you always get some freaking excuse, man. Oh, there goes another high-speed chase that ran into the cemetery. That's why insurance so freaking high down here. You know, that's where we at. Like, it's always some freaking excuse, man. It don't never stop. It's always some freaking excuse. Seriously. It's always some excuse. Obviously, you know, Crawford is doing the opposite of what Canelo's doing. Canelo's coming up with all these excuses, and he don't want to see no part. He's really a prima donna right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And Crawford, on the other hand, they talk about how much money he don't rate to get. But Canelo is younger than Crawford. Crawford's older. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't Crawford be taking the mentality of Canelo Alvarez and coming up a little short on confidence? Shouldn't that be the way it is? I'm just saying. Shouldn't that be the way it is? Canelo is younger than Crawford, but yeah, he's acting like he's the same age or older, and he's at the back end of his career and everything. You know? I mean, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, man? This is supposed to be the time where, you know, boxing is trying to rebound. We only several years removed off the pandemic where the sport was struggling like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then now fighters get their nose broke because they chose a certain style. And then they manage you up here May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 freaking months. Samson's somehow turned into Doogie Howser, MD. He's a freaking TV doctor now. And he's able to forecast how long this man is going to be out the sport. Just because he want to claim that his fighter's injured to retain the titles. It's crazy, man. This shit don't make no sense. And if it don't make sense, it's definitely not gonna make dollars. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm pretty sure his sister told him, brother, stand up to Samson. It is your time. Stand up to Samson. Speak your mind. Let him know that you need that paycheck. You need that millions of dollars you're going to get. Real talk. I got 12 people in the building, 1 like. And y'all be tripping, man. Y'all be tripping. Real talk. Y'all be tripping. No doubt about it. Y'all straight up be tripping, man. Y'all act like I don't know how to talk about boxing. They be trying to act like I'm a novice in this. You know what I'm saying? 1 measly like on a Saturday. 1 like on a Saturday. How dare y'all? How dare you treat me like I'm expendable? You know what I'm saying? Like I just began. I'm going to close this down because I got 1 like. I'm going to be petty. I got 1 like right now. Man, I'm out.